next up is The Pawn, which is another Anthony riff, which you'll have fun with it. Okay, so. Okay, so the main riff, the verse, is relatively simple. It's just, which lands on the 6th fret on the open string, or what the hell am I saying? E string. And it does a open 5, 6, 5, 3, 5, 3, 2. So that's the main riff. Then after we play that a couple times, we do open, 2, 3, 5, then instead of doing that, it just drones on the 3 and moves to the 2nd fret. Then on the 4th time playing that progression all the way through, because I count it as one time doing. So that's 1, 2, 3. When you go to switch to the 3rd fret, it has a run up, which Anthony came up, which goes 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. So it's again 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. And slowed down the way it progresses through, starting from the beginning portion of that would just be. And it leads right into the chorus, which is what I just started doing on the 12th fret. Going down to the 10th fret, so 12, 10, 12. Then up to the 13th, back down to the 12th, then either you can do, or you can follow what we do, which is kind of a shimmy slide up and then back down from the 12th to 13, and then 10 to 12 hammer on in between that. So it's got a little rundown that Anthony does exclusively on the E string. I switch it in between the A string and the E string, and there is a way to use the D string, A string, and E string for it. But the run, going with my way of doing it, starts on the 5th fret on the A string, goes then a hammer on, open 1 open, then going to the E string, 5th fret, open string on the A, back to the 5th, 3, 2, 3. Anthony's version looks like. I just find it a little easier. So now the bridge leading into the solo rhythm just starts on an open, 2, 3, 5, then open, 6, 5, 3. Instead of going up to that 6, it just drones on the 5, moves back down to the 3. So those two parts are what gets repeated for the I guess, bridge leading into the solo. And then the solo rhythm is... which starts on the 6 and just keeps going 6, 5, 6, and then it does, which is 0, 2, 3, 5. So open, 6, open, 5, open, 6, open. 5. And on the last progression of it, it does that run up. And that should be all of it in its entirety. One thing to mention is that during those pauses that Anthony and I keep doing, Aaron came up with the idea to essentially make it accent like absolute silence. Everybody like chokes their instrument, makes it so then there's no noise coming from it or anything. Like Brett will hit a cymbal shot and choke it right away. So it's just like nothing. So just to keep it in mind that those pauses are intended to stay as silent as possible. So that's the pawn.